Yo, what is up, guys? So, this video is going to be serving two purposes. One, I want to mention that we are live right now over on twitch.tv. If you're watching this on the same day that this is actually uploaded, check the pinned comment. We're live right now. We're going to be playing some Yu-Gi-Oh! Also talking, of course, about the new ban list that hopefully is in December, maybe January, February, sometime soon, please. But anyways, yeah, we were talking to my stream for the longest time about like ban lists, and I wanted to make a video of that. So, like I said, if you guys want to come in and talk about the new Yu-Gi-Oh! Ban list, wish list, kind of just predictions, that kind of stuff, come to my live stream. We're also just going to be playing Yu-Gi-Oh! In general. Probably some Duel Links as well. But I also wanted to kind of explain why I've been playing Duel Links. Now, one reason was, a while back, my internet went out. Like, you guys know that for those of you guys that have been following my channel for a while, I did play this game in early alpha stages, and I'm like, what? At the time there was no exceeds, there's no synchros. I know now we have synchros, but there's no links. But I felt like the game was very, very like early on in its state, and after playing the alpha for a while, I got kind of bored of it. I honestly did. But now with the addition of so many new mechanics, specifically the character abilities, it's insane. Like, the fact that as Bandit Keith has level like 20 ability, you can just like reshuffle your hand. I'm just like, what? Wait, so I can play a Mermails, and if I don't have an OTK hand, I can reshuffle it and just be like, all right, I got OTK. It's crazy. There's no Solemns. Well, there's I guess the Scolding, but like no one plays that. There's no like Ash Foreheads. I'm like, this is insane. I just find it absolutely crazy that you know, there's some things that like don't exist in the game, making certain decks more powerful. In fact, looking at like cards that are like ultra rare, I'm like, dude, they make like the White Stone of Legend like ultra rare, and there's also Gen X Undine as ultra rare. I'm just like, wait, what? It's kind of funny at the end of the day, but we do have bad secret rares in the actual Yu-Gi-Oh! Game. But yeah, I've been actually kind of enjoying Duel Links because there was a while back where my internet, well, it was about the power went out, so like there was really like, otherwise I would have just thrown on my PS4 and just like played whatever I had at the time. But yeah, the power went out, and so I played my laptop for a while, and like the power was out for, I don't know, like 12 plus hours. It was a long time. In fact, I basically just woke up the next morning and the power was perfectly back up. But I played on my laptop till that died. Obviously I had to play offline, I was playing Diablo 2. And then I was like, dude, I'll just mess around with Duel Links. I ended up having a lot of fun with it. There's a lot of interesting things that have been changed now in the game. Specifically, they've added a bunch of cards, which, you know, I came to expect that. But because there was no new change to the ban list, and we went over most of the stuff that went into, like, the links, and, like, the new link cards, we've pretty much covered everything as of right now. Like, we got the new scraps. Obviously, there's the new BLS, but that's not, like, a specific deck. The new Six Samurai, like, I've done most of the stuff that has came out in the recent week, and I was just kind of waiting for this new ban list to kind of play some more Yu-Gi-Oh! And test out some new stuff. But then I was just playing some Duel Links, and seeing what's, like, in the game, and more so, like, what's not in the game, actually really attracted me in the first place to even want to play the game at all, like, especially off-stream, because, like, sometimes with games, like, I do play a lot of games off my stream as well, because people are like, dude, you don't even want to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Anymore, dude. I just happen to play it off-stream. Sometimes, if it's not entertaining, like, I'm not going to upload it if I'm just going to be playing, like, super competitive. I'm just going to sit there and not firewall FTK every single time and grind out rank points. But I feel like it's more enjoyable to play more fun things. And with Duel Links, it's just all, like, it's all memes, man. Like, people are summoning, like, the worst stuff. Like, you guys have seen episodes of low-rated duelists, but there is even, these are, like, the lowest of the low-rated duelists are 1000% in Duel Links. Like, you see people summoning cards and using enemy controller on, like, your turn, and they're just like, move someone to defense before even like anything happens. Like, I'm about to go off and they're like, nah, just econ right now. I'm like, oh, okay, I didn't even invest into the combo. Like, the most scrubs of scrubs definitely play here. There's also technically a lot more players in Duel Links, which obviously makes things more enjoyable. If there's more players, there's more people that are talking about some crazy stuff. With the, like, new addition of the custom cards, that's pretty cool. There's obviously, like, more life in that right now than I think in any, like, other way of playing Yu-Gi-Oh! But there's so many people playing some insanely broken stuff in there, and I just want to open packs. Like, I don't know. There's an enjoyment of opening packs in this game. I know that, like, you know, some people would argue that it's much better if we just have all the cards immediately, but I feel like when you're earning stuff, it is a little bit better in a sense because you're more invested into the count. The one thing that I have a concern for, though, is in the future of this game, because also one reason why I didn't want to spend real money in the game is that, like, if any of you guys have played Yu-Gi-Oh! Online, which was a game that you had to pay for, you actually had to pay money per duel. You had to buy these duel pass things back in the day. And I'm glad that they didn't make you buy that, and I want to say you could probably get most of the stuff for free. If any of you guys played Duel Links, let me know in the comment section below, like, how you feel about the game being pay to win at all, because I have not played. I didn't think the game was pay to win. I feel like you can grind it, but it takes probably a really, really long time. However, people were telling me that there are certain structure deck cards that you just can't get out of packs, which the structure decks I think were like $6 or $7, so I was like, that's not too bad for like a structure deck, you know, you just buy 3 of them. If you think about it in Yu-Gi-Oh! In real life, I mean, that's a lot cheaper. Another friend was telling me about like the Magic the Gathering online, like have like an online game where like you can have things considered like tickets and you can like sell them and like there's a real cash currency. I'm like, dude, I hope Duel Links gets to that point in the future where you can like trade your cards specifically. And then I would be really interested in it. But like now my interest in the game and like the main reason why I'm playing this is because it's new life in Yu-Gi-Oh! And also Akiza's personalities, like definitely a good reason to play Duel Links. But there's a lot more content to be created right now in Duel Links, and so it's kind of more also as a heads up, I will be playing some Duel Links on the channel. Like I legitimately did check out the game and I was like, I'll spend a couple hours in it. And I was just like, I was over it. But like I said, since there is like nothing as far as like a new ban list to really cover, that's my main like reason why I'm playing Duel Links, and I kind of want to see how far I can go with Mermails. I need to obviously get all the cards for the deck, and I understand that apparently vampires right now and also heroes are like the super meta, but I feel like if I built a Mermail deck with I can reshuffle my hand and draw the same amount of cards. Basically, it's a free reload. If I can do that, that's insane. Like, I just don't understand how it's not the best deck. I guess I'll find out. People playing Black Wings in 2018, like, I mean, you see different things, and that's one thing that I do like, because if I go on like Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro, it's the same stuff over and over. If it's not like, I mean, once in a while you run into like Dark Magician or something mean, right? But if you're playing and taking the game more seriously, or if I'm like streaming, I'm like, hey, who wants to duel? And someone just busts out the firewall, I'm just like, oh, I'm done, dude. Like, I really look at this though. And one huge reason that I honestly am really attracted to Duel Links, there's no pendulums. I gotta say, I really dislike pendulums. Links, I like them more than pendulums, but that doesn't mean very much. I still don't like them, honestly. I feel like Links and pendulums were definitely two things that I still don't like them. And they don't have them in here. I love synchros. Synchros are awesome, okay? Synchros, totally cool. Exceeds, I like them less than synchros, but I don't mind it. I think it's a cool mechanic. And I really also like the character mechanic of the deck. And there's really cool things as far as like the character skills. I don't know what you call them, perks, where you, like some of them you can like draw a specific like monster, or you have a higher chance to draw like a very specific a monster, or like seeing old school classic cards like Sakuretsu armor. Like this card used to actually be meta, like believe it or not, and it's cool to see just different cards in the game. And some stuff is really crazy. Like I'm playing a Gladiator Beast deck, right? The Equest, to get Equest is an ultra rare. I'm just like, dude, that's kind of a joke, but it's kind of funny at the same time. And like, Glads don't even have War Chariot. There's no main phase 2. And like, I'm like, dude, there's no main phase 2. That's insane. Like, I just think that's so OP for certain decks. Like, can you imagine playing Gladiator Beast and activating like the shield cards? For anyone that wants to see my deck, okay, I'm not ready to play like in ranked yet. Before someone says like, right, before someone asks like, what's your rank? Alright, how do I go to the character deck? Beat down? Change series. How do I like look at my deck? I'm still like learning the game, guys, so if you guys want to come in and help me out, by all means, come in. Like, for example, to be attacking into someone with like the to equip the Archfiend Shield attack, and then it like returns to your hand, and you're supposed to summon another Glad, and you can't re-equip it at main phase 2 and pass. Insanely terrible, man. I really don't know how to mess up. Or even like this card, being able to set it in main phase 2. I don't know, it's just there's so many cards in this game. Because like, for example, if like the board is blank, I'm not going to like activate this. If my opponent potentially has like a back row that can pop this, right? Like, I'd rather attack with whatever monster, go into Bestiary, pop the back row, then set this in main phase 2. But like, you just can't do that. And it drives me crazy playing Glads, alright? But yeah, I'm gonna be working on a Mermail deck, and dude, I got 1 pack. I'm not even kidding. Okay, so I wasn't live streaming during this. I really wish I was, but I had said, you know what? If I open up 1 pack, I'm just gonna buy 1 pack. There's one that had the Mermail stuff, and I'm like, I'm buying 1 pack. And I opened up a Megalo, and I'm like, dude, this is a sign. I bought 1 pack, so we're gonna be grinding it out. I'm gonna be getting some Mermails, and I'm gonna try to grind to King of Games. We'll do like a road to King of Games. I think that will be fun stuff indeed. It's just something else to do while we're waiting in between. So for those of you guys that are like, I hate Duel Links, don't worry, I'm still gonna be uploading my regular Yu-Gi-Oh content in addition to this. This might just be like a week period. I want to kind of just see like where we can go with Mermails in this, because I legitimately think everyone's saying that like they're not even tier 1. I'm like, dude, you can literally like Econ is like at 2. Like they have their own like ban list in this, and it's funny to see like, you know, what they've changed and like also some cards have been changed. Like Mirror Wall got completely changed. That card would be actually OP if it was in this like normal form. Anyone play Duels of the Roses? Now Mirror Wall was on some next level of brokenness in that one, but anyways, yeah, gonna be playing some Duel Links. So if you guys want to check me out, again, it'll be there in the pinned comment section below. But yeah, I was just honestly having a lot of fun in Duel Links. Like, I'm not even kidding. Someone's gonna be like, you're just doing it because there's more views. I mean, well, you're not wrong on that. There's definitely more views on this, but I've been honestly playing it off stream, so at that point, your argument's invalid. It's not a bad game, especially when you're on the toilet and you're like, dude, I got like 2 minutes. I'm gonna grind some free points. But anyways, yeah, guys, that is you know, my reasoning behind playing it. It's just like it offers something new and it's kind of refreshing. And so yeah, we'll be doing some Duel Links in the upcoming, like, I'd say like a week. I don't know. Maybe we'll get the ban list to watch. The ban list is gonna come out tomorrow. I'm like, oh, screw Duel Links. Let's just go play the new stuff, which is probably gonna happen. But nonetheless, yeah, if you want to come and talk about the stuff, if you're watching this in the same video this is out, let's go ahead and talk about the new ban list and play some Duel Links, play some Yu-Gi-Oh! I might play some regular, but yeah, like I said, I've covered like everything, like the new Scrap, Link, pretty much. I think there's a Dark Lord one. I think that's the last thing that I need to cover, and then I covered everything in the V-Rings pack too. But anyways, yeah, that's why I'm playing Duel Links right now. Why I've like re-enjoyed playing it. It's more so that they came out with Mermails, honestly, than anything. And I just feel like because there's no strikes, there's no like Ash foreheads. Like I could literally just Megalo in every single time. It's like Megalo game. Like I don't see people coming back from this. I don't know. We'll see though. And then on top of that, I can use like the Abyss Shark. Using Abyss Shark, discard 1, pop 1, bounce 1, and then summon Megalo, and it's like game every single time. Like I don't know. Like. I'm gonna get this deck banned, guys, but anyways, I ranted long enough. But yeah, but this is why, honestly, I've been enjoying Duel Links. It's just something completely different for me. To me, it's just refreshing. And it's cool to see some of the older cards, because, like, can you imagine playing Glad Beast against stuff in 2018? Like, they'd laugh at you. Now you can actually kind of play, although No Mean Phase 2 makes this card absolutely trash, and the deck is incomplete. Don't get me wrong. Like, I need quests, there's a lot of other things. I'm playing Sparta because I don't have cards already. I don't play this game that often, because also when I played during the early access, all that stuff got wiped, obviously. But anyways, ranted long enough. Anyways, I'll see you guys in live stream if you're watching this on the first day. If not, well, just follow me on my live stream anyways. It's just twitch.tv/SLAYDRA. But yeah, we're playing some Duel Links, and yeah, we'll play some more Duel Links content. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys in live stream or whenever I'm live. Thanks for watching, and I'm out.